The Car was a horror movie. It was released in 1977. It was about a demonic car that roamed the Southwest hunting people. It was meant to be like Jaws, but on land. The car itself was a customized Lincoln Continental Mark III. It was black, it was loud, it was fast, and it had a blaring air horn. I'm not going to rehash the movie here. You probably wouldn't have clicked on this video if you haven't seen it already. Today we're going to take a look at the movie The Car. We're also going to talk about the car that became the car, the Lincoln Continental Mark III, and also a rumor that one of the original The Cars still exists somewhere out there tucked away. With that out of the way, let's get right into it.
What evil force drives the car?
The movie's producers chose George Barris to build The Car. Mr. Barris was one of the go-to customizers in Hollywood for years. Some of his work that he customized for television and movies would include the original Batmobile, the dragster for the Munsters, and Kit from the Knight Rider series. The car Mr. Barris chose as the base for the car would be the Lincoln Continental Mark III. He started with 4 marks, but the car needed to look more sinister than your standard Mark III, so he got to work. The roofs of the Lincoln were chopped 4 inches, and the belt line was raised using 20-gauge steel. The steel was rolled over existing bodywork and welded into place, creating slab-style sides without door handles. Of course, why would a demon need a door handle? All of the windows of the car were tinted almost completely black. This was done to hide the fact that the car actually had a stunt driver and a roll cage. The front of Lincoln was extended not only by the rolled over steel bodywork, but by a custom made bumper that was hand built from 18-gauge steel. It was comprised of an upper split level and a lower full-length bumper. There were 2 bumperettes that were welded to both the upper and lower bumpers in the center, just outside the grille, that appeared to be fangs. The headlamps were 7-inch sealed beam units sunken into what could be seen as eye sockets. The grille was built with custom square steel tubing. The rear of the car featured 2 large custom bumpers and the rolled steel bodywork. The only panel on the car that resembles the original Mark III that Barris started with would be the car's hood. The car was fitted with wide chrome Krager deep dish wheels that sat in flush radius wheel wells and wore BF Goodrich tires. The Mark IIIs featured Lincoln's heavy-duty suspension and were fitted with the 360 horsepower 4-barrel 460 cubic inch engine. According to the Barris website, the cars were all finished with 20 coats of lacquer paint. Now, all of this was done to make the car look evil, especially when viewed from the front. For filming, one of the cars was fitted with a steel tube cannon that was installed on the passenger side. This housed a telephone pole inside, and a steel cap housed dynamite and black powder. This would be used by the stuntman to roll the car. He would trigger the tube telephone pole by igniting dynamite, which drove the pole into the ground. This allowed the car to roll 5 times. Now you know why the movie required 4 Lincolns to act as the car. It's said that each of the cars cost the production studio roughly $85,000, and that was in 1977 dollars. The movie itself did okay at the box office, making a little over $12 million. The movie reviews were horrible. Gene Siskel gave it 1 star, stating, "What's worse than the rotten acting is that the car makes absolutely no sense as a story." The car did go on to achieve a cult status and a fan base. Now, I didn't see this in the theaters, however I did watch it multiple times on Saturday afternoons, and I wasn't alone. The car was released on VHS and DVD in 1999 and on Blu-ray in 2015 with extra features. Those releases did make money. In total, the car has made its owners $462 million worldwide since its release, and that's not a small chunk of change. It's hard to imagine that any of the original 4 The Car cars actually survived. Generally, movie studios are only interested in getting their shots, and they really don't have a whole lot of problems destroying cars. That stated, there has been a consistent rumor since this movie was first filmed that one of these cars actually survived, and it's out there somewhere in the hands of a collector who's tucked it away. And that's where you come in.
Who, me?
If that car's out there, this movie has gained a cult following over the years. It's bigger now than it ever was. And if someone has the original The Car, it'd be nice to maybe lend it to a museum so fans of this movie can actually get to see it. So if you know this person or have heard of them, maybe give them a nudge.
Nudge.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. That helps get it shown to others. Also, consider subscribing. I have a lot of videos like this on the channel. This video right over here covers the Ferrari from Ferris Bueller's Day Off that was more Ford than it was Ferrari. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll see you.